What's up, guys, and welcome to even more tabs content. July is going to be tabs month for me. There's going to be a whole lot more tabs content to come in the next few days, and, well, actually just across the month. As I recently got done with the TG Faction War, which will have one round posted per day, so it's got like another half a month left. Today we're starting kind of the best of the best is what I'm calling it. We have every faction that I've made, and we're going to dwindle it down to the top 4. And for some of them, it's pretty easy. Like, for some of them that only have 4 units, well, of course, they're already down to the top 4. But then, we have 2 things planned after that. The top 4 units will then be seeded into a massive single elimination tournament for the 1v1 league, and then also they will be teamed up with themselves, all of the top 4, and put into a team for the Faction v Faction League. So put them all into a wheel spinner, and it told me to do miscellaneous first, so I have actually already gone ahead and made sure Satan won every matchup because he just does. And we're also going to be here on the Legacy map for a nice change of scenery. The entire tournament will be in this one video, by the way. So the first matchup we have here, it is a round robin, is going to be Wraith versus Bubbles. Gonna all jump in, and well, the Wraiths are just gonna kinda probably just cut apart Bubbles, sadly. Bubbles doesn't have much going for him except for fear. Oh, they knocked one underneath the map. Great. Next up is going to be Sunoka versus Callum. So miscellaneous, oh, well, that's cause for concern. Miscellaneous is probably one of the more fun ones to do because, I mean, there isn't really a central theme to any of these units. Now, as such, as is necessary, what if we just have one Sunoka just get obliterated by lightning? It's customary for me to do that with lightning things. I haven't actually written it down as a clause in the league yet, but I might at some point. Now we just do like a half army clause. Like, half of it gets obliterated by the lightning at the first, and then the other half might get destroyed later on. Of course, we have to see. These Callums are going down very fast. There's only 3 of them left, but there are also only 3 Sunokas left. And Sunoka gets the dub. Next up is Gatherer versus Scabble. So I guess I might as well talk about some of the units I've made here. The Scalpel is a skeletal apple thrower. That's literally it. He just tosses apples a lot and makes you kneel before him in order to actually like make sure you can't hurt him back. The Gatherer was meant to be a strong tribal unit, but that failed because the tribal thing, everything tribal just sucks. As you can see here, they are throwing apples at you, and you are a warrior who fights mammoths. How do you lose so badly? They're all on top of them. I mean, a big part is the fact that Gatherer has the training sword, which weirdly enough has a cooldown on it. Like, just already. It's not like other swords where it's just, oh, you can attack as soon as you get there. Our whole, like, maximum cost clause and everything like that, that's out of the window now because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because we aren't gonna get to like extremely high numbers by making things pretty fair and even. So Katana Master is just kind of meant to be a different version of the Shogun, actually more similar to the not fully released game Shogun, like the open alpha and other things. They just dash in, do a huge amount of damage, dash out. And Rebel is based on one of Steven's friends who he hasn't been featured on the channel at all yet, but it's a decent unit, decent damage output, and actually a really respectable HP pool for his price. And then finally, for round 1, we have only 12 rounds to go through. Hold up. Hilarion Dreamer, another OC from a person another person on Discord, versus Melee Master. Let's see what happens if we just do that. Oh, it is really hard for them to actually get in. But oh my god, as soon as Melee Master does get in, holy crap. It's gonna be really hard. They might not. Okay, this is gonna be close. I'm pretty sure if we did half army claws, they would just get obliterated. Yeah, because that's way too many down. They can't do this with only 3. They're just gonna get launched back too far. In fact, let me actually try and make a difference. Ow. Nope. There's just too many projectiles, so Hilarion Dreamer actually gets a hard-fought win against Melee Master. That's really surprising. Hilarion versus Rebel. Oh, they have a projectile block. This one's done. Ignitus versus Scalpel. Ignitus just has a flaming sword. That is it. That is all he has. That's this entire unit. And I mean, the flaming sword is actually really powerful as a weapon. Yeah, they're all dead. Gatherer versus Sunoka. I'll probably try and use a different map for each time. I don't actually think there are enough maps in the game for me to actually have scenery in place for all of them. Yeah, Gatherer is so done here. Pretty sure You know what? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. There's one unit that Gatherer could stand a chance against. So we'll go ahead and do that match as well right now. Bubbles. If Gatherer loses this, I mean, they have rubber hammers. They are inflated. Oh my god, how do they do so much damage? Oh my Gatherer. Everything that has to do with tribal just sucks. So that definitively puts Gatherer at the bottom. I mean, also we can do this. As the last match, this is the only other character that could fight. And in fact, it's because the Ignitus just hurts itself with the flaming sword. Oh my god, they still can't. Okay, I'm just gonna go through and make Gatherer lose to all of them. Callum versus Wraith is next up. These two are definitely two of the ones that could be contenders for that top 4 spot. But it looks like it's going to be Wraith. won the first 1v1, and now he gets a chance to win a second 1v1. Yep. But what if we make things huge? 35v33. Just huge like that. Will they be able to win this? Will Callum be able to win this? And the answer is absolutely not. Jeez. That went even faster than the 1v1. Angel versus Bubbles. An angel versus a demonic clown. Just, you know, a match as old as time, I'm sure. I'm sure these two are absolutely bitter rivals. I mean, I could write them as bitter rivals in, like, a tab story, which I've been trying to actually plan one. Solely with units I've created. Like, no other franchises or other game units that, like, already have established personalities. All just units that I made, so I can make up my own personalities for them. This is gonna be close. They're down to like 1 hit each. And they pull it off. Game 2. One of them's down. The Angel is a unit that I made before my February PC blow up, so that's why it doesn't have any clothes. Which, if you don't know, I could make a story on that sometime, possibly. Oh, there's only one Bubbles left. And he's dead. Angel versus Callum. Begin. Kinda missed with that. I'm pretty sure if they actually manage to hit him, he's going to crumple and die. But he is so tiny that it's going to be actually really hard for the Angels to hit him. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, like I said, if they actually hit him, he crumbles. Oh, they missed. So it's 1-1. Oh, and they get it. They do get it. Angel wins. Ignitus versus Sunoka is next. We'll see if they can actually make up the distance against him, which they could. They might be able to. This is definitely their best chance, as, well, it's going to be hard to make up the distance against 6 of them. If they can't make it up against 1, they can't make it against 6. They don't have enough health to. They're dead. They're done. Scabble versus Katana Master. Now, Scabble could actually theoretically win against Melee Master because, I mean, Melee Master doesn't have nearly enough projectile block. Katana Master has a whole lot of projectile block. Melee Master does not. Oh, they are in. They're in on top of Scalpel, which pretty much means they're going to die as Scalpel has such low HP. Ooh, a nice double kill to finish things off. Rebel versus Melee Master up next. Oh, yeah, he got in on one of them. And they're in more. They are going to take such huge amounts of damage here. Oh, that one's probably dead. Oh, well, that one is definitely dead. We might see why I normally don't use these maps. Oh, and he's dead. Let's try game 2. Because, I mean, well, Rebel does have enough health to survive a hit from Melee Master, which is really surprising. That is a pretty good amount of health he has then. They are definitely doing better this time, but it's still just not enough. He's just too weak against projectiles. Is Melee Master even going to make it into the top 4 here? So I think this one's gonna go by pretty fast. Like that. So yeah, as is customary, we'll put one in front. Oh, they are really weak to... Okay, let's try this again. They are so weak. They have such little health. Scalpel actually wins that matchup, technically. Sunoka versus Katana Master. Begin. Yeah, he has so much projectile blocked for them. This is gonna be rough. Oh, but the Frost Breath actually kinda just sealed his fate. They've so won. Yep, there he goes. Wraith versus Ignitus is up next. I mean, they are pretty decent at melee combat for such a small, insignificant unit. They do have a lot of damage output, but, well, I mean, it was 6v1. And he barely took any damage. Callum versus Bubbles. Oh my god, they actually one-shot him with an inflatable hammer. Why are the ranged units of Miscellaneous such glass cannons? 3. Well, actually, yeah, we'll have 5 in front get obliterated by that, and then we'll have the 6 in back try and actually fight them. It is still 2v1, and sword casting does not care about... Okay, well, I guess Callum wins then, just barely. This one can't go well for Ignitus. Angel's just too mobile, I think. They're gonna end up hitting themselves so often here, and it's just gonna be a huge slugfest on Ignitus' side. They're already looking not good. Yep, Angel takes it. Katana Master versus Wraith is a pretty classic 1v1 for this faction. We'll see which one of them comes out on top, and also what'll happen if we do a bigger battle. It is so absurdly close. And Katana Master takes game 1. What about game 2? Wraith's already gotten 2 good shots. 3. He's gotten 3 attacks off before Katana Master could get 1. Wraith is not holding back this time. Oh my lord, Wraith. Now let's see what happens if we get to a bigger battle. I'm pretty sure Wraith is just going to absolutely demolish the Katana Master, because the Katana Master was made more for one-on-ones than the Wraith was. Wraith is going, yeah, just kind of swipe through them all with the Reaper Scythe. Larian versus Sunoka. Yep. That's game 1, game 2. If they get close enough, the Frost Breath is just going to demolish them. Oh, the pistol outranges Frost Breath. That's good to know. Wow, they really can't actually get Frost Breath off in time. Scalpel versus Melee Master. Begin. Yeah, they are going to have a lot harder time getting in than Katana Master, but as soon as they get in, they're just going to obliterate Scalpel here. And they're in. One's in at least. Oh, that was a strong hit there. They're both only halfway down. It's clear they take it. And then, in fact, we can just move on right to the next with Scabble versus Rebel. Now, Rebel does have a very high health pool for a unit his size, but... I mean, they're actually hitting fireball throws. Or, well, they were. They did. They hit some. Impressive, because fireball throw is kind of notorious to me for having such horrible accuracy. Like this one Scalpel down here who just lived through 5 of them because they just throw it over their heads. However, what may be interesting is what happens as soon as a player takes control of a unit that is having fireballs thrown at it. It's obviously over, but guys, you're supposed to be able to hit me now. What is your problem right now? What is this? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sunoka v Melee Master. Begin. Oh, he's not gonna get to move, is he? At all. Yeah, nope. He's lost this. Wraith versus Larian. Oh, if they launched him into themselves, they would have just absolutely been demolished there. And they still were. Angel versus Katana Master. This should be over. This is actually probably going to take a while because it's hard for either of them to hit the other. Jesus Christ, the King's Sword does so much damage. There are 5 Angels left and only 1 Katana Master. I mean, it does seem like they 2 or 3 shot the Katana Master, but still. They have him now pinned up against the wall here. This is definitely the main reason why I don't usually do these on maps that actually have things on them. Oh, big hit, big hit. And he took down all of them. Game 2. So they're all trying to challenge this one Katana Master. I mean, he's not like a sword fighting master. Although I probably could have made him a sword fighting master. This is literally just Zoro, but softer. Less powerful. Which reminds me, I do need to make more anime characters, and I mean, they did it again. Oh, I didn't pause. That's a shame. Bubbles versus Katana Master. Nothing really happened there. My bad. I just needed to go input scores and check what match was up next. Are you... Wow. Really? Okay, game 2. Game 2. Try number 2 for Katana Master. Those hammers are just surprisingly powerful. And they did it again. Are you kidding me? I forgot to again? Larian versus Angel. Yeah, just dodge all the lightning. I mean, they will one-shot whatever they hit. Larian might just kill themselves with... Oh yeah, they're going to be immune to that, aren't they? Say they could just kill themselves with floor lightning. Oh, he's getting overwhelmed now. Yep, GG. Melee Master versus Wraith, and now we're probably really gonna get to see what Melee Master is truly capable of here. I mean, they do have a lot of pushback, Wraith does, so they can keep Melee Master back for a bit, but definitely not as much as, you know, ranged units do. And actually the Death Explosion really hurt them, like, a lot. And then, lastly, for this, Rebel versus Sunoka. This is easily gonna be Sunoka's win because... Oh, I mean, actually, more than just the fact that Fireball Throw has a stupid AI, they also outrange Rebel. Why is the Ice Breath so short range? Oh, I was gonna say, their Rebel's hope would be if one Fireball kills Sunoka, but it doesn't. It takes 2 Fireballs to throw. Takes 2 Fireballs to kill Sunoka, so that makes things even harder. They've only killed 1, although that's gonna be a problem right there. Oh, nope, not too bad of a problem. I was gonna say it can actually spread to others. They are getting backed up towards, like, the corner here. They haven't killed any rebels yet, but there are a lot that are really low health. They're about to kill a lot here. Down goes 1. See, 2, 3, and 4 here. There's 2, 3. That's probably 4, 5, and 6. Then it's just over here that's an issue. If you could just throw a fireball into that crowd, that would be amazing for your team. Yep, all of them over there are dead, so now Sunoka is just going to kind of start waltzing around. Yeah, you see, I took a single step forward and got blasted. I don't get it. I don't understand Fireball Throw. It's amazing for melee. It's really, really sucky for a range v range fight because they never managed to hit, ever. I mean, this was over from the start. I don't know why I kept it going. As soon as some of them started dying, I could have just called it there. Anyway, next up is going to be Rebel versus Wraith. Now they're actually going to be able to hit Wraith with with fireballs because he's a melee unit, so he's going to be right up there on top of them. While this goes, I'm going to look through here and see if I can call any right now. Larian Dreamer versus Callum. Larian wins because Callum's not going to be able to survive a single lightning bolt, and Larian's cheaper. So, by definition and clauses, Larian gets to live 2 matches. I mean, neither of them survive a Thor lightning strike, but Larian has more. Melee Master versus Bubble. That would be such a brutal fight for Bubbles. just honestly has no chance. Oh, if he does separate the two rebels, then Wraith does have a decent chance of winning this. As the projectile block he has does cool down in time for it to fully block all fireballs thrown. It's actually taking a lot longer than I would have liked it to. No, I'm gonna split this up into parts. I'm gonna split this up into 2 parts. We're gonna end it after this. Alright, Wraith actually won. Let's try game 2. Wraith won again. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and of course, have a good day.